What's going on? What's going on, man? It's your boy, Millionaire Melly in the building, man, coming at y'all with another video. If you like this video, make sure, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment, and let me know what you think. Y'all see the title, man. God will strip you naked. Let me say that again. God will strip you naked. When you hear that, you probably think about clothing or something. You think I'm talking about, something material. However, material things does play into this message, but that's not really what I'm speaking on. When I'm saying God will strip you naked, it means God will bring you up to the mountaintop and expose you to the world. See, a lot of times we put on the front. We put on this shield, we put on this face. When we go to work, we're this person. When we go home, we're this person. When we around our friends, we're this person. And we feel like we got it all laid out. We feel like we got it all made. But all it takes is one moment to show you that God is in control. All that materialistic shit that you think is important, the money, the cars, your career, all of that, it adds to you, but it's not who you are. And God has a way of showing you that. God will have you on the right path. You're doing your thing, you making money, life is going well, and then boom, something happens. You get hit with a tragic situation. It can be a car accident. It can be a death in your family. It can be a medical issue. Something that happens to you that's going to make you strip naked, meaning that everything that you thought that mattered doesn't really matter. Everything that you thought that was important begins to fall off of you. The money begins to fall off. You no longer have the money coming in like you used to, because you got in that accident and now you can't walk, so you can't even go to work. The car, you just got in the accident, so you don't even got the car, the nice car that you thought was so important. Yeah, that one. The car that you let build your self-esteem instead of you really working on yourself to build your true self-esteem. That car is gone. That money is gone. That girl, she gone. So all of the things that you thought was making you who you was, now you naked. You have nothing. You have nothing. And this is when the true test will come. This is when your true test will come. This is when you will see, this is when God will see who you truly are and see if you're going to continue to uphold his name. Are you still going to move righteous? That's a big one. When people lose everything, are you still righteous? You know what I'm saying? Are you still kind-hearted to people? Are you still loving? Are you still giving? Right? That's a big one. Let me tell y'all something. When I was going through one of the most tragic times of my life, man, I just felt so naked. Like nothing mattered to me. I had no money. I had no job. I had my partner. I ain't have no partner. It was just me and God, one-on-one. One-on-one. And God was showing me. He tried to show me before, but I didn't listen. And that's the thing with the universe. The universe will put it in your face the first time, and you might not catch it. I remember when I got in a car accident with an 18-wheeler in Atlanta. Everything was going good, man. I just graduated college. You know what I mean? I took a trip to Miami. You know what I mean? I'm coming back. I just got a job. You know what I'm saying? Life going good. You know what I mean? The person that I was with at the time, you know, we was in the rocky space. But aside from that, I'm like, man, everything going good. I'm finna work on this. I'm finna do that. This is how it's gonna look for me in the next few months. Woo, 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 woo. Going to work one day, boom. Damn, tire blowout. I'm trying to get it under control. While I'm trying to get it under control, a truck is behind me. And I knew that from the jump. When my tire blew out, I already knew, like, damn, there's a truck behind me. Because I already seen him before it even happened. So all I'm thinking about, damn, I hope this truck don't hit me. And what you know, the truck hit me in the back. Boom, going full fucking speed. He tried to stop, I think. You know what I mean? But he hit me in the back. And my car just started spinning. Boom, twirling. Woo, 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 woo. Boom, hit the median. You know what I mean? And, you know, I made it out. No scratches, no bruises or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But that car was gone. My job was gone because I wasn't able to even really go to work after that. Because I was a little shaken up, you know what I mean? After the accident, I ain't have no scars, no bruises. I'm like, I'm good. It wasn't until like that next day, man, everything on me was hurting. Everything. Like, I'm still, you know what I mean, recovering. Honestly, bro. You know what I mean? Because that's one of the things where you got to recover physically. You got to recover mentally, emotionally. You know what I mean? So, but ultimately, you know, in that moment, I was, you know, that was a test, that was a message. But I got back on my feet and I kind of start doing the same thing. And God had to show me again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you don't always get lessons though. That's the thing. Like, God might just show you one time, and that one time, that's it. That's it. That's it. But a lot of us get mercy. So a lot of us get those warnings. We get that first strike. We ignore it. We get that second strike. We ignore it. Oh, that ain't nothing. You know what I mean? I bounce back. That ain't nothing. We get that third one, that fourth one. And now we thinking, oh, we invisible. We can bounce back from anything. Woo, woo. But if you don't change your situation, if you don't change what's up here, ultimately, this is where it starts. If you don't change what's up here and what's in here, it's going to come a time when you ain't going to be able to bounce back. God will strip you naked and leave you naked. Leave you naked. Leave you naked. Hit you with something so hard you can't bounce back from. And even if you did, it's going to take you years and years of trying to get up out of that until you really change what's up here, until you really become new. See, that's what happened to me. Like, I was stripped naked, but I got some new clothes to put on. You know what I mean? I had to throw away the old clothes and put on my new outfit. You know what I mean? Not literally, but, you know, metaphysically, spiritually. I had to put on a new spiritual helmet. You know what I mean? I had to put on a new spiritual hat, a new spiritual shirt. You know what I mean? Physically, I had to put on a new physical jacket, because I was stripped naked. So in that time, when I was stripped naked and exposed to the world, that was a blessing for me. When I was at my lowest, that was a blessing because I got to know myself. I got to really sit back and, you know what? I need to change who I am. I'm always trying to help somebody and change somebody and, you know what I mean, and give somebody advice. I need to work on what's in here for me. For me. And that's what I did, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still have the will and the, you know, the love and the passion to help people and, you know, to give knowledge and things like that. This is why I love to speak and things like that. But ultimately, I got to focus on me. And you do too. You got to focus on you. So understand, it might not be right now. It might have been in the past. A lot of y'all have already been stripped naked. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all have already been and experienced what it is that God wanted you to experience. And it's not always going to be, you know, a time where, you know, you're going to be at your lowest. Sometimes all you got to do is, sometimes you experience that low point in your life one time in your life, and then the rest of your life you flourish because you did what you had to do at that time. You know what I mean? And you really took the information, you really learned, you really healed, and now you can move on to better things. But if you don't heal, if you're not receiving the message that God is trying to send you, He's going to continue to strip layers from you until He breaks you down, until you're ready to become somebody else. And if you're not ready, He ain't going to spare you. That ain't how it works. The universe don't show favoritism. This is why you see negative people and nasty people. You see them, they be having the time of their life because they accepted their aura. You know what I mean? They accepted that. So the positive people, the people that's, you know, walking on a righteous path, they have to accept who they are. But a lot of times, the people that want to be on the righteous path, they get caught in that middle, trying to serve two masters. You can't serve two masters. You either going to be righteous or you ain't. You got to pick a side. Like when I was in the streets, when I was, you know what I mean, breaking in houses, when I was hitting licks, when I was, you know what I mean, selling weed, when I was stealing, when I was thugging, toting guns, when I was doing all of those things, I knew what I was doing. I knew what master I had chose. When I was drinking every day, you know what I mean? Making murder music, just like these kids doing now. I knew what I was doing, and I chose that side, but I knew what came with it. Now, you put me on a song, you can't get me to rap about what I'm gonna do to a nigga. Or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, you can't get me to do that. Cause that ain't in my heart no more. I will do something to you now. You play with me the wrong way. I'm gonna do you dirty. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do you dirty, but I'm doing it out of a form of righteousness. I might do you dirty and pick you up like, yo, bro, I ain't wanna have to do you like that. But you came at me the wrong way. I might do you dirty, call the police. Yo, I just had to let somebody get it. Self-defense. But I'm walking in that righteous alignment. It's a lot of kings in the Bible that had to kill people, that had to lay somebody down, that had to defend themselves, defend their honor. Because when you walking in that when you walking in that alignment, you gonna be tested. You gonna be tested. You know what I mean? And I ain't no take it on the chin, walk away type of person. But you can say whatever you want to say about me. As long as you don't try to harm me or harm the people I love, harm the ones around me, because that's what I'm called to do. I'm called to protect. I'm called to provide. You know what I mean? So when people choose that side of righteousness, just know you will be tested. You will be tested. But understand, God will strip you naked when He's ready for you to come. It ain't about when you ready, or I'm gonna wait till next year, I'm gonna get my life together, I'm gonna wait till next year. Nah, it can be today. It can be today. Something can happen to you, and God is ready for you today. He'll strip you naked and have you looking at yourself, crying, literally crying, breaking down, crying. Don't know why you crying. You just crying because you naked, you exposed, you're vulnerable. But that's when you become who you're supposed to be. I'm gone, man. Me and Emily in the building.